White opens with a sausage pick and "Be honest, do you like it?" question mark, smug face emoji. Classic Gooner opening, sending solicited eggplant pics with the confidence of someone who's never been told no. This rarely works. The sausage gambit almost never works, and when it does, it's because black is a fed. Black hits back with, "It has potential. Needs to be circumcised though, period. Should I go get you a scalpel?" question mark. Holy shit. Brilliant move. She didn't panic, she didn't block, she looked at this man's shriveled up joystick and tried to outcreep the gooner. Might backfire badly though if White is freaky enough. Surely he isn't, right? White responds with "Please don't" nervous emoji. I can't tell if White is playing along or actually terrified, but this is a valid response if he still has some humanity left in him and isn't gooned out of his mind. But this is text chess. You, yes, you already know what's going to happen with this forced move. Black doubles down with "I'm Jewish, that's the rule." Honestly, respect for doubling down and trying to put fear into White's heart. This might actually stop the act and think about life. But I'm also starting to fear Black. What if they're into this too? Good move. Might be a match made in heaven. White, for some ungodly reason, sends another okra pic with "You really want to see that tip, don't you?" Smug face emoji, tongue out emoji. Bro, what are you doing? She just threatened to circumcise you with kitchen scissors and you're doubling down? This man's brain is completely gooned out. He's thinking with the wrong head. Massive blunder. One of the worst I've ever seen. The equivalent of spreading it wide open in front of a tournament against Hikaru Nakamura. Black completely calmly replies with, "It'll be quick, pick two, period." She's telling him to pick which scissors she uses. Personally, I'd pick the bigger ones instantly, but Black didn't crack under pressure and keeps pressuring White with this offense. Great move. White finally develops common sense and sends, "Girl, you crazy." Yeah, no shit, buddy. You sent two dingling pics to someone who's been threatening to perform circumcision on you with scissors. White's defense finally cracks, and he's now freaking out about this schizo defense. Absolute inaccuracy by White. Black replies with, "Hold on, period." Black is escalating. She's preparing something massive. She's pre-moving some pieces. This could be a huge, great move for Black. White panics with ... question mark, question mark, question mark. He knows he fucked up. He's probably sweating, probably already Googling how painful a circumcision is and if it's worth it. Just resign already. This is an inaccuracy by this horn dog. Black closes with, "Get some rubbing alcohol, period. I'll take care of the rest." She's literally prepping him for surgery now, giving him a fucking shopping list. Brilliant move. White folds with, "Okay, stop it. That's it." He walked in here with two mushroom pictures and walked out with it flaccid and subtracted, like those lipstick commercials. Sometimes being schizo works great. Masterful checkmate by Black. Next, White opens with, "Wait, you're 4'9"? Terrified face emoji. He's asking about her height with a terrified emoji. Probably saw it on her period or she mentioned it. Book move. Seems like a normal enough question. Black responds with, "OMG, I'm so sorry, I didn't reply." "Yeah, I am," crying face emoji. She's apologizing for the late response and confirming her height. Good move. This match is going amazingly normal so far, so please, 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 sorry, Sabrina Carpenter, in the mind. Let this stay normal. White closes with, "It's alright, X. What's your snap?" Little girl pulls you in. Close up against me from behind your hips, XX. Jesus Christ, he heard 4'9" and his brain immediately went into a sick fantasy and tried role-playing right away. This is just disgusting. This man needs to be put on some kind of list ASAP. This isn't just a blunder, no, worse. Criminal move by this insane creep. Next, White starts us off with, "Hello there, fine lady!" Exclamation point. "I wanted to personally inform you of the rather obvious fact that your body is that of an angel, and I can see you are desperately in need of a caring, loving man in your life." Weird emoji face. Opens trench coat, reveals male reproduction organ the size of a blow dryer? Dude, a blow dryer? Anyway, I hope this may convince the fine young flower that I am a male specimen of top quality, ready to reproduce and get my own little mini Artie. Another weird face. Sits naked in bed, staring at phone nervously, awaiting answer. Starts wiggling. What in the flying fuck did I just read? White wrote a whole ass Wattpad erotica as an opening and thought he was cooking with this crazy ass message. Out of all the things he could roleplay, he chose a trench coat flasher. You know, the thing that gets you arrested. And then he instantly declares he wants kids with a person he's probably never met or talked to. Ever. That's straight up schizo behavior. And his eggplant was wriggling while he waited for a reply. That's not normal behavior. Mine only starts wriggling when I hear my orange chicken is arriving. Outrageous move. Next, White opens with, "Help, I see some spiders," spider emoji in the room, but it's dark in here, so IDK. Alright, seems innocent enough. Guy needs help with spiders, maybe he's scared of them. It's a reasonable thing to text someone about. Book move. Nothing weird yet, basically moving a pawn to e1. Black responds with, what question mark? It's 11 o'clock. What do you mean it's dark question mark? She's immediately confused because it's literally 11 in the morning. Why would it be dark? She's asking the right questions. This is how normal people respond to confusing messages. Decent, good move by Black responding to White's move. White hits back with, I was looking at Van Gogh art and I saw spiders, but I wouldn't know. Jimmy is in here and he says they just want me to die. This guy has issues, paw emoji, but I don't see I think it's like 13 or 14, maybe 16, 17 A's. Care. Okay, hold on. We went from spiders to Van Gogh to a person named Jimmy who's apparently telling White that spiders want him dead. This message makes absolutely zero sense. Who's Jimmy? Why is Jimmy talking about murderous spiders? Why is White looking at Van Gogh in a dark room at 11 a.m.? Inaccuracy. This is the beginning of something very, very weird. Black asks, who is Jimmy? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Forced move. This is the only logical question to ask right away. Anyone with a functioning brain would know who this mystery person is and why they're discussing spiders and Van Gogh. Black is trying to make sense of the nonsense. White responds with, the neighbors like censored, and some Morse code. I'm just confused. I have zero clue what's happening in this game. Is this text checkers, not chess? If anyone knows some Morse code, someone translate, please. Thank you. Confusing mistake right there. Black hits back with, what is this? Question mark. Excellent move. Black is trying so hard to understand what's happening and she's getting absolutely nowhere. Still less confusing than my viewer's submission in the Discord though, link in the description. White spirals further with, I learned Morse code to save myself from Christ, babe. Jesus is coming soon, you must repent. I miss you, followed by 50 plus crying emojis. White is now claiming he learned Morse code to escape Jesus Christ. Is White rage baiting or having a mental breakdown? I'm honestly so lost. Massive blunder by White for confusing me. White continues without waiting for a response. I'll save you tomorrow night, period, man, anyways, ... Stop it, Jim, lol, funny, ... Did I say that yesterday, question mark. Where are you, question mark. And then asks for White's location. Jimmy is now Jim, or maybe they're two different people. Who the hell knows at this point? White is promising to save Black tomorrow night from an unspecified danger, arguing that Jimmy, laughing about it, questioning his own memory, and then demanding to know Black's location. The fact that he's requesting her location while in this state is absolutely terrifying, catastrophic blunder. Black responds with, I'm concerned about all this. The understatement of the fucking millennium. Concern doesn't even begin to cover it. She should be dialing 911, but she's staying calm, trying to assess the situation. Best move. She's handling this way better than most people would. White explodes with, what? Exclamation point. I'm concerned about this too, ... with 6 or 7 M's. I'm gonna end all lives if you don't come over here right fucking now. Another 6 or 7 dots. You stupid comma ... LOL, hurry up, hurry up. Christ's sake, this is genuinely one of the most disturbing messages I've ever read in this series. This isn't even funny. He's threatening to end her life and everyone else's. Someone needs to call help for White. This is beyond a blunder. White needs professional help for his own sake and everyone else's. White follows up with, did you pray to your savior today, question mark. And now he's back to religious questioning, completely calm like you didn't just threaten to kill everyone on Earth 30 seconds ago. Blunder. Black tries to counter with, babe, we just got off the phone and you said I should stay home. Is there something you need to tell me, question mark. Wait, they were just on the phone, and during that call, White told her to stay home, but now he's threatening her if she doesn't come over. Black is trying to remind him of what he literally just said, trying to use their decent conversation. This is a brilliant move. She's de-escalating while also making it clear she remembers exactly what he said. She's protecting herself while still trying to help him. White responds with, die, lol, I'll do it for you, exclamation point. Sorry, ... It was a big mistake, a jokey joke, die, lol. Those two words should never, ever be next to each other. You can't tell someone to die and then follow up with lol and it's a jokey joke. That's not how jokes work. That's not how anything works. The immediately backpedaling to big mistake, jokey joke shows he knows he's screwed up, but the damage is done. Insane inaccuracy. Black finally puts her foot down with, I don't know what this is, but it's kind of scary how you can sit here and just threaten my life. Or yours. I'm calling your mother. Great move. Calling your opponent's mom is one of the scariest and most effective moves you can ever pull in history. Classic good move. White ends the game with around 46 shrugging man emojis. Someone keeps calling me, telling me to kill myself. I'm scared, I'm dark, and I'm alone in this. I'm so sorry. So sorry that I'm like this. I love you, newborn? God will save us again. Save us all. Save us all. You are a Russian spy. You have come here to report me in, you black N-word. Dot, dot, dot. You snitch. They will not find me alive, bitch. You government plant. My mother says so. Bitch with like 6 or 7 H's and like 15 periods. This is just sad at this point. White needs genuine help and support. A clear case of psychosis, or he's under the influence of something extremely strong. Either way, the game ends with Black resigning. White opens with, you cunt. For ignoring me, I'm gonna Photoshop your pics and share them on corn sites. Your friends and family will see. Oh, we've got a classic revenge corn gambit right there. The pathetic excuse for a human being got ignored, probably for a good reason, and immediately jumped to blackmail, threatening to post and spread fake photoshopped corn content. This is illegal in everywhere, by the way. Not a blunder, this is a criminal move in my eyes. Black hits back with, well, at least send me the links. Hold on, wait. White's asking for the links. Black just called White's bluff and hardened her defense with this absolute cinema of a bluff. Trophy move. This will shock anyone trying to intimidate you with something serious. Black responds with, right. That's it. Just right. Bro's confused. His entire blackmail gambit got utterly blocked. He thought he was about to terrorize this woman and have complete control over her. He doesn't know what to do now. Forced move. He's shook. Black completely doubles down with, right what? Question mark. So, dot, 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 you gonna send the links? Question mark. At least send the photos. Black completely dominates White and keeps pushing, now trying to force him to actually do it. But White is a pathetic psycho who met his match. Black won by an easy checkmate. Next, White opens with, I will tickle you, tied up, it will be torture, no safe word, you will pee. What the actual fuck did my eyeballs just gaze upon? Who opens with bondage torture scenarios involving bodily fluids and tickled while being tied up with no safe words? Clear case of harassment right there, although I might be into it. Massive blunder by this moron. Black responds with WTF, crying face emoji. Do you send that to everyone? Question mark. Excellent move. She's asking if this is his standard opener, which implies she thinks he's out here mass messaging women with his tickle torture manifesto. She's both horrified and confused. White hits back with, not to everyone, only to my special little ticklish princess. Oh god, special little ticklish princess. This man really thinks he's being romantic right now. He genuinely believes calling someone his ticklish princess after threatening to torture them is like flirting. The delusion is insane. Blunder. If I'm your special little ticklish princess, like, subscribe, and maybe grab some merch. Definitely grab some merch. 100% grab some merch. Anyways, Black tries backing away with, that's not me then, you must have me confused. I don't know you, we've never even talked, crying face emoji. She's giving him an out, you have the wrong person, while also telling White she doesn't know him at all. She's trying to make him realize how absolutely unhinged his opener was. Any normal person would apologize and back off now, still trying to be reasonable. He's not normal, great move. White responds with, you really had to ruin everything, no face emoji. What? He's blaming her for ruining everything. She ruined what? The tickle torture fantasy he invented in his head about a woman he's never spoken to? This man is genuinely upset that she didn't immediately fall in love with his opening. The audacity of this blunder is absolutely insane. Black tries one more time with, have you ever had a civilized conversation about tickling with someone? What you sent was creepy, man. She's literally trying to teach him how to approach this fetish like a normal human being. She's giving him free game on how not to be a complete creep. Most people would have blocked him by now, but she missed the chance to resign. White closes with, stop trying to portray yourself as a victim. What I said was sexy and it was a good riz. Admit it. Absolute delusion right there. It's like making a shit move and trying to explain to your high elo opponents that it was actually dangerous. And where's the good riz? You are not me, little bro. Embarrassing blunder. Get this gooner out of here. Black ends it with, you've got to be trolling because everything you've told me is hilarious, crying face emoji, laughing face emoji, but sideways. She's laughing at him now. She's treating him like a joke because that's what he is. And that is a checkmate. Next, White opens with, hey blank, wave emoji. This is blank from the accident. How are things? Question mark. Book move, normal professional opener. They were in a car accident together and he's following up about it. This is how adults handle insurance situations. Nothing weird yet. Hopefully it's going to stay normal, right guys? Right? Black responds with, hey blank, haven't had a good chance to go to the shop yet, but I should have time tomorrow. Good move. She's updating him on the car repair situation. Professional, straightforward communication about the incident. This is going well. Finally some normal matches. If this goes sideways, I'm not straight. White hits back with, don't worry about it, haha, it's funny. I haven't been in an accident in over 20 years, exclamation point. The last time I had to deal with this, my daughter crashed into a pole, dot, dot, dot. Hello, question mark, it appears I lost your attention. I'm aware girls of your generation have a short attention span. White hits Black with the passive-aggressive offense in one message. She didn't respond for, 30 seconds? And he's already hitting on her with girls of your generation. Condescending bullshit. He has a daughter, and he's already being weird talking to a woman young enough to be his daughter. Mistake. Black replies with, sorry, exclamation point, I was making dinner. What? Question mark. Excellent move. She apologizes for the delay, explains she was a normal human activity, and asks for clarification because his message got weird at the end. She's trying to keep things normal. White responds with, so you're beautiful and cook, you're the whole package, ... There it is. He turned a car accident into Hinge. White crashed into her, got her information for insurance purposes, and is now hitting on her. She probably gave him her number because she legally had to, and he's using it to be an insane creep. Blunder. This is predatory behavior. Black shuts it down with, I have a boyfriend. Good move. Clear boundary. Simple, direct. This should end it, and also a bit relatable. Of course, the boundary part only, I'm a simple man. White fires back with, you mentioned not having a boyfriend, ... Don't worry, exclamation point. I can forgive one little lie as long as we promise to be truthful going forward. He's calling her a liar and forgiving her for the lie of having a boyfriend. He's already planned a relationship going forward, despite her clear rejection. This man is delusional. He probably misheard her or is making shit up to justify continuing. Massive blunder, what a creep. Black tries again with, you're making me uncomfortable, IDK what to say. Can we just keep things professional, like only talk about the accident? She's practically begging him to stop being a creep. Any decent human being would apologize and back off. Missed chance to lash out on this idiot. Best move. White doubles down with, I know your generation well, ... If I have one piece of advice for my daughter and her friends, take chances, ... Life is too short. I would give you the same advice, ... I'm a great man, ... I make a lot of money, ... I can treat you much better than little boys your age. Holy shit, he's comparing her to his daughter while simultaneously trying to date her. He's bragging about his money like that's supposed to win her over. He's calling her boyfriend a little boy while acting like a creepy old man. This is classic predatory behavior from someone who thinks his age and money entitle him to young women. Blunder. Black replies with, I'm really confused. What are you even talking about, RN? She's playing dumb, hoping he'll realize how insane he sounds. Good move. She's giving him yet another chance to back down, but he doesn't take it with, ha, don't worry, ... Your confusion will clear with me, ... I didn't want to be too direct. I would love to take you to dinner and a movie, ... Believe me, the stars were aligned, ... Fate was in the air. I had not gotten into a car accident in many years, ... It's no accident that the first was with you. I apologize if I am too forward, ... Your beauty brings out the romantic in me. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. This man is in a car accident and he calls it fate. He's romanticizing crashing into her. He thinks the universe made him almost kill her in a car crash so he could ask her out, a woman young enough to be his daughter. He's claiming it's no accident. Yes, it was. That's literally what happened. Car accident. It's in the name. And he's apologizing for being too forward while continuing to be forward. This is one of the creepiest things I've ever read. He used a car accident as a pickup opportunity. Another disgusting blunder from this old fart. Next, Whitehead sends a picture of himself, which is a creepy old man with darkened eyes not visible lurking in some attic, and sends unbothered, moisturized, happy, in your attic, I have a gun, focused. What the actual horror movie fuck is this? White opens with a home invasion gambit. He doesn't look too happy, does he? And he has a gun. You should be calling the cops ASAP. Wait a minute, moisturized? I got this, guys. I'll sacrifice myself. No need to come with me. I can handle this alone. I'll sacrifice myself. That's how much I love you guys. Black resigns after seeing this unhinged opening. If you want to thank me for my kind sacrifice, go hit that playlist button that will pop up on your screen right now.